Charlie sneered in his heart. I don't know what Jones family can do. I only know that my Emgrand group will never have any cooperation with Jones family. Even if the Emgrand group and Joneses did have a lot of cooperation in the past, from now on, this cooperations will all stop. Claire didn't know what Charlie was thinking, and said to her mother, Mom, don't blame Charlie. Let's talk about it when I come back from Emgrand group. Hey! Elaine sighed long, only feeling that God was unfair. She married a rubbish husband, but the daughter married a more rubbish man. What an injustice this is. Early the next morning, Claire brought the cooperation plan she had prepared overnight and came to the Emgrand group with Charlie. Looking at the 100-story Emgrand group building, Claire had no idea at all. How could a company as large as the Emgrand group look at the Wilson family? Not to mention that the Wilson family wanted to negotiate a share of $30 million. This is like a beggar who wants to go to a rich man's house to ask for a reward of $30 million, which is completely idiotic. However, since she promised my grandma and accepted the task in public, then she have to try something. Seeing that she was very nervous, Charlie tidied her hair a little distressed-edly. Don't worry, my wife, you can talk. You will succeed. Claire said helplessly. Hope. You are waiting for me here. After speaking, Claire took a deep breath and summoned her courage to walk into the door of the Emgrand group. Charlie watched behind her, took out her cell phone and called Doris. Doris, my wife has already gone up. You should know how to do the rest. Doris said immediately, Mr. Wade, don't worry, I will definitely satisfy Mrs. Wade. Charlie asked again, by the way, I heard that Emgrand Group has a deep cooperation with Jones family? Doris said, the cooperation between them and Emgrand was really deep in the past. They also want to cooperate deeply in our new project this time, and are submitting the cooperation application materials to me. But now it depends on what you mean, Mr. Wade. Charlie said coldly, I don't want to see the Jones family participate in this new project, and I won't have any cooperation with them in the future. Doris hurriedly said, don't worry, I will do it. On the other side, Claire walked into the office building of the Emgrand Group and waited for an appointment at the front desk. She didn't even know whether Doris, the vice chairman of the Emgrand Group, would like to see her. After a while, a female assistant came over with a graceful posture. You are Miss Claire, right? Miss Doris is waiting for you in the office, please follow me. Claire nodded. She was still waiting in line to make an appointment, so why she was called indirectly? Could it be that Doris knew she was coming? But it doesn't make sense. How can a famous person like Doris know her? Although she couldn't figure it out, Claire also knew that the opportunity was rare, and hurriedly followed the other party. The female assistant took Claire directly into Doris's office. Seeing Claire, Doris quickly got up from the chair and greeted her respectfully. Hello, Ms. Wilson. I am Doris, vice chairman of the Emgrand Group. Facing the famous Oris Hill superwoman, Claire felt a little nervous, and said respectfully, Hello, Mr. Doris, I am here this time to talk to you about the hotel project. Although the overall strength of our Wilson family is not good strong, but we are really working hard in the decoration business, and we have a good reputation. As she said, she nervously handed over a piece of information, saying, Doris, this is the relevant introduction and qualification documents of our Wilson Group. Please also check it out. Doris smiled, and after receiving the document, she glanced briefly and said directly, Ms. Wilson, I read your information. I think the Wilson family and Emgrand can cooperate. What? What you said is true. Claire couldn't believe it. Agreed so soon? How could it be so simple? Doris smiled and said, Of course it is true. Although the Wilson family's own conditions do not meet the cooperation standards of the Emgrand Group, our chairman is very optimistic about Ms. Wilson and is willing to cooperate with you. Chairman? Claire exclaimed and asked, Who is your chairman? Doris smiled indifferently and said, Our chairman is someone called Wade from the Wade family of Eastcliff. Wade?